Well, actually, it's afternoon by now. I've been dealing with construction in my house all morning because they just repaired the door frame and repainted everything. So now I have everything wide open, which is going to be terrible for my air conditioning bill, but it has to dry before I close it. Um, for fuck's sake, if we catch that kid, juvie for you, buddy. Um, so anyway, I'm thinking on these little beach adventures that Chantel likes to have. And how most of the reactors are like, well, yeah, Salah's used to extreme temperatures, and so totally normal for him. He's used to this kind of weather, but he's also wearing like a surf shirt and probably some shorts. And she's wearing an outfit made for a Canadian winter because she's that dumb. She can't figure out how to get like flowy cotton made materials, right? To walk around in the heat. But even then, right? You're going to the beach. It's 100 degrees out. He said 38 Celsius. And you just got a new burkini, right? But you're so rich that you can do all this international travel and so good for you. But you are so poor that you can't get just like a pole wagon that parents get for their kids. Get a little pole wagon, put a cooler in it, put some beach towels in it, put a little pop up tent in it, and some beach, well, I already said beach chairs, right? Um, but beach towels, I think I also said. You can pack your own snacks. You're filming, right? This is your filming experience. So it's anticipated that you're going to be there for some time. So you should come prepared with these things. You have been to the beach several times and have never gone to the water, except but once. And it was on a rocky beach where there was no possible way you could get in the water. Because you can't get in on rocky beaches. But this was a sand beach. Yes, it looked like a sand beach. So why did you not pack appropriately, dress appropriately, have your burkini on, ready to go, so that you could get in the water and swim? You know, there was so much rage in that video of her being like, oh no, you made me walk 4 minutes and 20 seconds, Salah. I will not walk any further. All you had to do was have a little tow wagon with all those supplies, let him set. You could have been sitting on the bench while he's setting up the pop up tent and the beach chairs in the shade of the pop up tent. Hey, I don't. You have so many miscellaneous characters in your name, I don't know how to pronounce it. But why can't you have Salah drag that down to the edge's water? I'm fine, dude. And set up a pop up tent, get your shade in place, right? Set up a couple of camp chairs because you're going to have it like one of these oversized camp chairs that they make for the big fatties, being real. Get your beach towels out, your extended long beach towels, lay them over your camp chairs, and have your cooler in between you where you've got maybe some ice water, maybe some other beverages that you enjoy, maybe some snacks, whatever. But like when people go to the beach, they intend to be there for like at least a couple hours. Not Chantal. Mm-mm-mm. Chantel's just like 4 minutes, 20 seconds, done. Wrapped up, y'all. Because I'm a spoiled goddamn brat who is not going to walk any further. You could have set up a nice little beachside setup and had her swim in the Gulf. I'm sick to death of the excuses. I don't know about you guys, but I am sick to death of her excuses of, I'm just so tired. I'm not getting enough oxygen. I need to yawn a lot. Uh, I need a very sugary coffee to make up for the total of 8 minutes that I walked to and from that bench. And then she goes and rages about the React channels and says that all we are is fat phobic, basically, and we have all our own problems. Get off your fat ass and do something, you dumb bitch. Oh my god. It's hilarious, you guys. So the door is drying. It's been repainted. I have a new door jamb in. Extreme. Is that how you want me to pronounce it? Extreme. Anywho, I mean, she's 40 years old. I'm 50, guys, and I'm disabled. And so when I look at somebody who is more than capable of taking charge of her life and actually like fixing it, like she wasn't bit by an attack dog. She didn't have some sort of urgent injury that she's recovering from. She quite literally just ate herself into this position and can't fucking walk another 50 feet to go down there and play in the water. And that's what her audience wanted to see. They wanted to see her play in the water. They want to see her in that new burkini. I mean, I think she's got to be the laziest YouTuber online. Period. She's got to be the laziest YouTuber online. Even Amber Lynn, though she is looking for a caretaker, though she's unwilling to get a driver's license, though she's unwilling to take care of herself, she does get out of the house. She does get out of the house and like actually does stuff, right? And she's giving us all this great lesbian drama to pay attention to. I don't know if you guys saw the latest from Alexis defending herself against Amber Lynn's, oh, I gave her money. So she showed receipts and she got like $100 for Christmas. Amber Lynn, Give me a break. That's like the kind of money my dad was giving me in the 80s for Christmas. He even recognized that there was inflation and upped the amount later in life. Holy shit with you. You're such a cheap bitch. Oh my god, with these women. Got $100 for Christmas. Thank you, deadbeat friend who's rich. That's very nice of you. It's very kind of you to give me $100. Um, wow. It's Friday, y'all. You guys having a good Friday? If I didn't have to manage the fact that my door has to remain open while the paint dries, I'd probably hop in my car and go to the beach because you know what's in my trunk? A beach chair and a beach bag with a beach blanket. Oh, hell yeah. I got sunscreen all down there in my car, ready to go. And you all live close enough to the Gulf that you should be prepared too. I live close enough to the Pacific Ocean that I am prepared and I'm ready to go. If I want to go to the beach, I will go to the beach. I'll get in the water. I'll have a good time. One of my highest viewed videos is actually one that I did right before I was attacked by that bulldog. And it was on my day off. I went to a private beach, not private, they're not technically private, they're all public because of the laws in California, but it was in a private neighborhood basically. Um, and then there's like public access openings. And I went down there in a bikini and got in the water, and that's one of my highest fucking viewed videos. Is me in a bikini in Laguna Beach. How do you think that would do for you, Chantal? Now, obviously, you have a totally different crowd, right? They're not looking for people who can see collarbones. They're not looking for people who have muscle tone. They're not looking for shit like that. But they want to see that big round belly floating in the Gulf. So why didn't you give it to them? You're that fucking lazy? For real? And you dress like it's Canadian winter while you're walking around in Kuwait summer. Nobody has pity for you, girl. Nobody has pity for you. You make your own choices. You make your own decisions, and your decisions, I mean, like, these are the kind of decisions where you're like a mom and you're looking at your kid and they are completely inappropriately dressed, and you're like, no, you're not leaving the house like that. But Salah is younger than her. He doesn't know how to actually like manage this situation, right? You know what he should have done was, okay, why don't you sit here for a few minutes while I go explore and enjoy myself at the beach? Because I got up fucking early for this too. And I'm not going to constantly be held back by your bullshit. That's what he should have said. He needs to start putting his foot down and say, no, you don't want to do this? Fine. You sit here. I'm going to go walk around. I'm going to go get in the water. I'm going to have a good time. And you can fuck off. Right? That's what he should be saying right now. I think he would actually put himself in a better position in his relationship if he actually took charge like that and said, fine, sit here. I'll be right back in like 10, 15 minutes. You do you. What a lazy asshole she is. Just amazing, you guys. There's nothing exciting as far as I can tell on the Eugenia Cooney front. She's basically just repeating shit that Jeffree Star does. She's just a copycat. She's not going to take care of her health either. It's not going to happen. She's definitely like, oh, I love seeing my bones. I love being able to see my bony arms. Like I could be married to Jack Skellington. I was thinking about doing like some sort of parody video for the cookie thing. I know it would be something that would demonetize the video though. So I have to be really careful about like how I do it. But I have ideas in my head about like about how I would parody Amber Lid's cookie video. My uncle gave me some chocolate covered toffee for my birthday. I've gotten through about like 4 pieces of it because I'm not really a sweets person. That's not really what I do. But once in a while, I'll have something, and I think for this video, I might dip into the chocolate covered toffee for this. I might have some fun with it. We'll see. But I can't do anything until the door fucking dries and I can close it. So there's that, right? So, Extreme, what do all the extra characters mean on the end of your screen name? You want to tell me that? By the way, I went to my QME yesterday. Had a huge heart to heart with the doctor and said, look, you gotta wrap this up for me. Either give me extreme modified work conditions so that I can get back to work, or put me on permanent disability. But I can't continue to be in a system that is recommending programs to me that put me on death's door. They're not helping me rehabilitate, right? So if I'm not getting better by way of what's being prescribed to me, then why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? You know, my potassium keeps dropping. I end up throwing up. I get in cycles where I can't stop throwing up. I can't eat anything. I can't put anything down. I've lost 10 pounds since the last visit that I was there. So he noted that. Fortunately, I did not have tremors going on while I had tremors going on the last time I was there. But this time I had my, I didn't have tremors going on in the moment. But sometimes I have to really force myself to eat in order to make sure I don't get sick. Because I have no intention of becoming an extreme fatty or an extreme skinny. I don't want either to happen, but I need to eat to live, right? So I try and eat as healthy as I can. I spread it out over multiple days if I get something that's like takeout. I just finished the lettuce wraps this morning. I'm going to have some fruit this afternoon. So let's get back to the daytime soaps who want to suck us into their dramas and talk about us for reacting to them. Can you imagine, like, if the House of Dragons cast started their own YouTube channels and were complaining about the React channels? Could you imagine? I don't like what Rhaenyra did in this one episode, and she just appeared to be weak, right? How dare you call me weak? Can you imagine if the other things that we cover actually were following us as well, and like saying something about our reactions? That's so crazy, right? Like, we're the React channels, and these people are pulling us into their bullshit. It's so crazy. Anywho, this is my light update for Friday. I can't even imagine. Like, I've been going to the Mission Viejo Lake and the Pacific Ocean my entire life. There's never been a time that I didn't come prepared. At the very least, like when I was a little kid, I used to ride my bike to the Mission Viejo Lake. I, at the very least, brought a towel and some sunscreen. At the very least, I had a towel and sunscreen. This chick brings nothing. Nothing. You're going to the beach. Okay, not really, because you're not planning on actually going out to the water. You're not prepared for that in any way possible. You're not going to the beach. You're simply out there to get pissed off at your husband and grumpily go back to the car so that you can get an iced coffee. Okay, lazy ass bitch, you do you. That is my Friday update, y'all.